Hello, and welcome to the Daily Gas for January 7th, 2025, called Sum or Greater by Clover. Normal Sudoku rules apply. A clue appearing between two cells tells you either the sum of the digits in those two cells or the greater of the two digits in those cells. So, what does that mean? Well, this 8 either means that these two digits sum to 8, so, 172635, or the greater of the two digits is an 8. So 8 and then any digit 1 to 7 here. And that's true for everything here. This will either be a 1-2 pair to sum to 3, or it'll be a 3 with a 1 or 2. So hopefully that made sense. Those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right. So 3 can't be 1, 2 in this case to sum to 3. So it must be that if it can't sum to 3, it must be that 3 is the greatest digit, which means it's 2, 3. Um, that actually kind of cheated a little bit here. We know that 3 is either going to be 1, 2 or 1, 3 or 2, 3, right? So we already have 2, 3 here, which means that this is 1 no matter what. 2, 3. Yeah, and this will have to be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. So we actually know the order for that. Let's do that. 8, 9. Oh, and actually, I've completely missed that we have essentially the same thing going on here, right? So this will be, but the 4 doesn't work in the same way. This will be 1 or 4. Hmm. Oh, but, all right, one second. We'll come back to that. 9 is definitely going to have to be 8, 9. So let's do that. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3 forces this to be 4. This is going to be 1, 2, because you can't have 1, 1. So this obviously has to be 3, 4. This will be 5, 6, 7, 8. We know the order 7, 8. All right. 4, 5. 4, 5 sets the order of the 6. So yeah, everything is kind of clicking together. So 3 will be 2, 3. We know the order for that. This will be 4, 5. We know the order for that. And then 6, 7, not quite sure. All right, can we do... Oh yeah, so sorry. I wanted to do all the easy stuff. 1 gives us 2, 1. So now this has to be 3, 4. Now that this sees 4, 2, and 3, this must be 1. This cannot be 2, 3, or 1, so it must be 4. So in this case, 4 once again is the greater of the two digits. This will be 5, 6, and this will be 7, 8. So we know the order 8, 7. 7 gives us 7, 6. All right, and probably this helps us here. Yeah, 3, 2. 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7 gives us 5, 6. 6, 5 gives us 4, 5. And 7, 6. Let's do that. All right, we've done the four corners here. And so far they've all been greater pairs. So let's see if we can break the mold here. This has to be 2, so we actually do immediately break the mold. Then what are we missing? We need 6 and 4. So obviously, if it's 6, if it had to be a sum, what would happen? It would need 2, which breaks for a few reasons. If it was 4 and it was a sum, right? Oh, actually, wow. Sudoku, let's be smart. We actually just know that it has to be a 4, which immediately tells us this is going to be the 8. Here we're missing 6 and 5, which are both reasonable. 8. We do actually have this by Sudoku, so let's do that. 8, we're missing 7. We know the 3-7 pair there. 5, 6 with 2 or 3. Which does tell us 9 that we're missing is never going to go there, right? Though I guess we knew that without even really thinking. Hmm. 1, 4, 8. But outside of that, I don't actually see a way to figure out the order of this. 5 and 9. What am I not thinking about? I don't really think there is anything I'm not thinking about here. I just don't see a way to resolve that. So let's look over here, right? For example, right away, 8 or 9, right? This can't be 9. So this is 8 or what? 3. And if it was 3, it would either have to be 3, 8 or 3, 5. It can't be either, so it must be 8 with 3, 9 here, which means this is just any digit from 1 to 7. In this case, we are restricted, though, to 4 or 7. Hmm. Ah, well, which one can go with the 2? Sorry, how did I completely miss this 2? This 2 has to be 2, 1. This 5, right, if we try to be smart, this cannot be 1, 2, 3, or 4, so it must be 5. This cannot be 1, 2, or 3, or 5, so it must be 4. Then, what was it that we needed? 5. 5 gives us 5 here, gives us 6 here. 6 we already know could be part of this. Ah, well, we know it definitely can't be 8, so it must sum to 8, right? The greater than 8. So if it sums to 8, then 6, 2, or 7, 1. Hmm. Ah, 1, 2, 3. This does have to be 3 here. So this is 1, 2. Let's set the order of our 8, 9. 4, 4, 7. 7 doesn't help the 6, 7 though. Hmm. Oh, 3, 9. Of course, 9, 3. We're getting there slowly but surely. Two or three, 6 or 5. Hmm. We're flowing pretty smoothly, I thought. And now, 1, 7 or 2, 6. If it's 1, 7, then we know that the 2, 6 end up here with what? With 3. Makes sense, right? The 3. Hmm. Can't be 1, 2. 2. 1, 2, 8, 9. Probably not necessarily the first place to look, but it is where I looked. 9 and 5. And then now we know the order 2, 3, 6, 5. 3 gives us our 3, 7 here. And We get 3 in the center. We're still missing 1 and something. 1 and bigger picture, 5. Quite a struggle for some reason. Here we need 4 and 6. Got to adjust back to the big monitor again. 1, 2, and right, we know this is 1, 2. This is 7. Oh, no, sorry, this isn't 1, 2. Actually, because it's a 6, we know it's 1, 7. So 7, 1, 1, 2, like that. This is 6, and then this is the 2 here. And then to finish this off, we need 7 and 8. And we are done in 9 minutes and 56 seconds with sum or greater by Clover. So, most of those turned out to be graders. How many were sums? This is a sum. This is a sum. This is a sum. Was it just those 3? All right, well, 3 of, what do we have? 16 plus another 5, so 21. So 3 to 21. Not great odds there, but they weren't, most of them weren't difficult to resolve. So all that rambling aside, hopefully you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.